LG has been very impressive this year with their release of their OLED TVs, and the two OLED TVs that have come out from this brand that's competing against each other is the G3 and the C3 respectively. They have some differences, and you need to know about these differences before you go out and purchase any one of these two TVs. Now, in terms of the G3, you are going to get the company's new panel technology called the micro lens array, which allows the TV to hit peak brightness figures that's far beyond achievable by any OLED TV that has ever been made. The C3, on the other hand, does not come with this technology, as well as the fact that it's not coming with a heatsink that you find with the G3. And in fact, in that G3, you get a heatsink because it does have a brightness boosting heatsink, so it doesn't get too hot, just getting ridiculously bright. And the other thing again is that both the G3 and the C3 are better than the C2 and the G2 by far, because both of them can get incredibly bright. They are literally the brightest OLED TVs that LG has ever made, and they look very sleek. Now, price will easily favor the C3. So if we're talking about price tag, the C3 is within reach for a lot of people, and the C3 offers you a lot different sizes. It ranges from 42 inches, 48 inches, 55, 65, 77, and 83 inches. You have many sizes to choose from, and their prices are fantastic. You're looking at $1,400 for the 42 inch. So even if you're someone that wants to buy an OLED TV and you don't have a lot of money, you want to experience OLED technology for the very first time, I would suggest the C3, because you can at least get a 42 inch and place in your bedroom or your living room, and you will enjoy incredible picture quality for many years, and you will not even complain about picture quality at all. The other thing again is the fact that the build quality on these two TVs are slightly different, but they do have like similar builds to their previous generation C2 G2 model. Like if you look at the G2, it looks if you look at the G3, it looks similar to the G2, so you really won't feel like you're missing much if you're already upgrading from your G2 to the G3. The other thing again is that the G3, like its predecessor, the G2, is designed to be wall mounted. It's coming bundled with a zero gap wall mount. So if you're not going to mount your TV on the wall, you would need to have a separate budget to get a third-party mounting solution. I'm talking of getting a stand, and that's a bit of a problem, because you would literally have to pay around $200 to buy a separate stand, and that's not always ideal for a lot of consumers. Consumers do not want to spend thousands of dollars to buy a TV and still go out to spend another 200, a couple hundreds of dollars to buy a stand. People hate that, really, and I'm one of the few people that hate that. But the C3, on the other hand, does not do that nonsense. They give you a traditional TV stand. It comes packaged in the box, the beautiful stand to begin with, and the stand looks very, very sleek and narrower compared to the C2. So I even like the stand that you get on the C2, not on the C3. And also the C3 even allows you to be able to wall mount it if you want to mount it on the wall. So you have options for that. And the extra note for you to know between these two TVs is that the G3 is coming with a new anti-reflection coating to its screen. When you compare it against the C3 doesn't have that anti-reflective new coating, and the reason why the G3 has this anti-new reflective coating is because it's coming with the new micro lens array panel. That's the reason. So you're not going to have that issue with the C3. Another thing here is the brightness you get. The brightness is going to be ridiculous on the G3. The G3 can hit 2000 nits of brightness. I don't think I've ever seen any regular OLED, I'm not talking of QD OLED, but regular OLED, they can even come close to this sort of figures. So 2000 nits, because of the MLA technology, and also has a built-in heat sink, I think makes it slightly a better TV because of that. But you have to look at other value that the C3 will offer you. Now, another big difference between these two models is this, that the C3 has a 2.2 channel sound system, while the G3 has a 4.2 channel sound system. So it makes it very effective for you to get the G3, because if you are someone that prefers to listen to your TV set speakers, obviously the G3 will beat it out because it has a much more powerful sound system to it. Now, these two TVs have essentially the same feature sets. So me listing that, oh, they support Dolby Vision, HDR, and the Dolby Atmos is really irrelevant at this point, because they have virtually the same internals. They have the same processor. They have the same identical Alpha 9 Gen 6 processor. So there isn't much. Maybe you might get a handful of new picture processing features, but they also both come with the same AI Super Upscaling Pro, which is designed to upscale sub 4K sources and reduce noise and also prevent film grain. You will have OLED dynamic tone mapping. So it's definitely what you have to get. In fact, the processor can even upmix all sounds that is coming through the TV to a virtual 9.1.2 channel signal, and that's fantastic. You get WebOS 2023 on both TV sets. You have support for Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, Apple TV, and much more. They have all the same features like quick cards, which just basically improves your user experience and significantly makes the TV snappier compared to last year's G2 and C2 models. The C3 is the same. It's literally the same. In terms of processing, you're not going to lose anything. Both TVs come with 4 HDMI 2.1 sockets with full support for advanced 4K 120Hz. And also they get variable refresh rate and other auto low latency features for your Xbox Series X and PS5. There is Dolby Vision gaming that is supported on both. There is and you could also game in Dolby Vision 4K 120Hz, and even there is a HGIG mode for improved HDR tone mapping with many games. So both TVs are definitely on the same level. The only thing I see here is that if you're someone that can wall mount your TV, like when you purchase your expensive TV and you want to wall mount it, you can get the G3. I don't think you have a problem with it. But from someone like me, that once I buy my TV or I get any TV in my house, I need it to come default with a stand, because I don't have time to start creating holes in my wall to put it on the wall. I need my TV, and I'm saying an expensive TV, to come with a stand, and that is what the C3 does. It comes with a stand, so you can mount it on your desk and be able to use your TV from the get-go. So it makes a lot of sense for you to get the C3 as far as I'm concerned, and as well as the fact that the C3 offers you more sizes. You can spend a lot less and get a 42-inch and have it in your bedroom and enjoy incredible visual experience. But I understand the G3 comes with the MLA technology, very bright, works well in all sorts of living room space with an incredible bright bulbs, so you're not gonna have issues with HDR content. I understand that. So look, overall, the G3 is slightly better in picture quality just because of the MLA technology. That's just it. But other than that, I think these two TVs are on par with each other. They have all the same features internally, the same processor. The fact that you get a stand and much different sizes for your C3, I think it will make it a better TV for you to go out to get instead of the G3. And that's my own opinion. So do subscribe to the channel, do like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.